Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Jerry's NBA Talk TV. I'm NBA Jerry, and thank you for watching. This is a different show here. What I'm going to be talking about is I had actually made a video and told you guys that I'll be making audios anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes. And what I would need is a donation of $1.50 for those. Well, I just set up a PayPal account and I just found out that they charge all these different kind of charges and percentages of what the money comes in. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to charge $1.99. That way I can cover those charges. And what these audios is going to be the NBA Jerry's A Better You program. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make audios basically to help you out in your personal life. You know, some of them will be basketball based, some will, some won't. But they'll all be things that in your personal life, your business life, you know, different aspects of your life that will just, help you out, make you a better you. You know, I'm in my mid 30s, and a lot of you guys that listen to me are probably teenagers in your early 20s and things like that. Now, I have a couple people, I guess, that are my age and older. So, but I've been a lot of places in my life. I used to be in the military for 5 years, and I've been, traveling all over the world in that time. I've also been, all over the country. I've been all different kind of seminars and all different kind of trainings, and I have a lot of life experience in different things. So I have a lot to give as far as information to help you live your life better and become a better person. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna give you a free, example of what I can give you. And I was thinking about this a couple of weeks ago. Actually, I went to the basketball court, and when you go to the basketball court, for those of you guys play basketball, you go there to run a pickup game, you know. And when you're running the pickup game, what you want to do is you want to find the best players. If you come by yourself, of course, and you don't have players with you already, you come and you say, you know what, I'm going to pick the best players I can, to play with, so I can win. So this particular day, I went up there to play basketball. But then, as I was there to play, I said, you know what, let me just sit back and watch. I'll sit back and watch. And I seen this one kid that I've seen before. He's probably 19, 20 years old. A really good basketball player. I mean, this kid, he's about 6'3", jump out the gym. I mean, this guy is an amazing basketball player. He played a little bit of high school ball, but mostly he's a street ball player. But he's a phenomenal player. And we talk and stuff like that when we're at the court. But that's it. I don't really know him personally. And so he's on the sidelines waiting to play because he just got there. And what happened was there was other people on the sideline too. And he was asking who's got next, and some people said me or whatever. So he said, I'll just wait. I don't want to play with those guys. I guess he thought that they weren't good enough. So he was looking at the other players that were playing. He said, okay, whoever the people that lose or win or whatever, I'm going to pick some new players. I don't want to play with these players. Basically, he was being very, very, very selective and very, very picky. So long story short, he ended up getting some guys maybe a game or two later, and he had some really, really good players with him, 4 good players, and they ended up running the court, and they played like 8 or 9, 10 games in a row, and they won. Because when you win, you stay on the court. So after the game, he was, tired and stuff like that, and he had a real good game, and, they were winning, they were happy. And he was so selective about those people that he picked, which is fine because you want to win. I don't have a problem with that. So after the game, he didn't have a ride home, so I guess he was waiting on somebody to pick him up. And then when he made his phone calls and his people came to pick him up, I seen who came. And the people that came to get him, I don't want to judge anybody, but let's just say these people weren't high standard people, okay? And when I refer to people as losers or winners, what I mean by that is a loser to me is somebody that's not doing what he wants to do in life, because you can only do what you want to do. And I don't know if these guys were doing what they want to do or just whatever, but they didn't seem like winners to me, in my opinion, And it was so funny to me because I know in life that you become the average of the 3 to 5 people you hang with. And it's funny because, like I said before, this kid was a very good basketball player. Now, like I said, I don't know him personally, but when I seen him be so selective on picking his players he was going to play with on the court, he was very meticulous about it. He was so selective. But then when I seen his friends come pick him up, I'm like, wow, how come you weren't like that when you're picking your friends? Because this is your life. And it doesn't matter who you are, where you came from, it doesn't matter. You become an average of the people that you hang around, period. So for you guys personally, I don't know who you hang with. I don't know what kind of circle of friends you have, but I want you to take a look at the people that you're hanging around. Because the bottom line is, if you're hanging out with 5 broke people, you're guaranteed to be the 6th one. Or if you're hanging around with 5 losers, you're guaranteed to be the 6th loser. So I want you guys to understand that your time is very, very valuable. And I'm going to talk about that in more programs, but your time is the most precious thing that you have. It's not an unlimited bucket of something that you just get. It doesn't work that way. Okay? Just like when you're a baby. When you're born a baby, you only have a short time to be a baby. Then you have a short time to be a toddler. Then a young child. Then an older child. Then a teenager. And things like that. I don't know what stage you are in your life, but those stages of your life, once you pass them, you don't get those back. So I want you to understand that your time is very, very valuable. Just like when you work at a job. When you work a job, the money that you have from your paycheck, from working that hours, that was your hours that you gave that job that you can't get back. So that money you have in your hand, once you get your paycheck, you have to say, wow, this is my life I gave to this company because those are my hours that I can't get back. So my point of this is this, folks. I want you to understand that no matter who you are, where you come from, where you live, it does not matter. Okay? You have a choice on what you want to be, what you want to become. You can be, have, or do whatever you want. But I'm telling you right now, if the people that you're hanging with are not either where you want to go or going where you want to go, uh, it may be time to reevaluate your friends. Because there's different type of friends. You got seasonal friends that are just there for the season. You got associates that are really not your friends, but they're associates when you see them out. And then you have your true solid friends that you hang with and you call on a daily, weekly, whatever basis. And I want you guys to understand that the people that you hang around with are an average of you. So when you get done listening to this, I want you to write down the 5 people that you hang around the most. So this is what you have to look at. Who's your starting 5? Who are the people that you hang around with the most? Who is your starting 5? Because remember, whatever they're going or whatever they're at now or however they act, you are an average of those people. Okay? All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. And remember, if you can believe it, you can do it. And don't let anybody tell you can't do something. And I've told you this before. The only one that can stop you from doing something is you. I'll talk to you guys soon. And remember, folks, always, always treat people how you want to be treated. And everything will be okay. This is NBA Jerry, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.